Or let's say somebody clicked, or somebody was in top 20 click-through rate. Well, you can do that by all time. In other words, as long as the program has been collecting data. Or you can do the top 20 click-through percent for the very day that you're searching on, for the last week, for the month, the year, or they can input custom dates. So they would click any one of these, and the data would change based on this time, based on the time frame. So over the last month, they would want to know which one has the best click-through rate, not of all time. So they can switch back and forth to any one of those at any time. They can also do a reverse performance check, and these are to sort of fish out some of the weak articles that might be, you know, sitting there and really doing nothing and not ranking high at all. So you don't necessarily want to go through CNEXT 20 for 10 or 20 clicks. You can always do, okay, so if you're on top 20 click-through rate percentage, well, you can always do a reverse performance check. Click this, and then it will show our worst click-through rate. Or it could, when we're on top views, first of all, it will sort by top views. Then we can do this, and then it will show our worst views. And that will really come in handy because article writers will discover which articles, you know, they can go in and change. They're not doing anything for them anyway, so they might as well log into eZine articles and, you know, change some chemistry about it in the article that might not be working. All right, so if somebody actually wants to change the author, let's say they've seen this report, they've got enough information, but they want to go back and look at some different authors. So they can always change this, go back to change authors, and it will bring them back, and then they can start a whole new report again. And they can change the authors, or then finally press all, go back, and then again the default search will show up here. One more thing. By clicking on the exact article, we'll bring them to another page which shows information about that article specifically. Here's the article information, and this also shows more in-depth information in particular to that article, be it the last 12 months, the last 12 weeks, or the last 12 days, depending on what they press here, but the last 12 months will be the default. So it will show how many views, URL clicks, and click-through rate was calculated for these last few periods. There is also other information within eZine article which some people do want to have a look at as well. Views per day, click-throughs per day, how many articles were published to the eZine publisher, how many were emailed out to eZine readers, how many comments, how many ratings, and how many votes. Because article writers do not necessarily go look at their own articles, when they are on this page, there's an iframe here which is going to queue up live the very article that they are looking at, basically for the sake of the user being able to scroll down to the bottom of the article and have a look at what type of links they have. Their keywords may have very well changed over time, and this will allow them to review if these keywords are still pertinent, and also if they really want to just go in and change them. Now, won't be able to change them from here, but even though it's a live page, if they do want to change it, then they can always just click here and go to open article, and then that will open this article page in a completely new browser. A new search is going to bring them back to this page, and they can start another new search again. My only issue here right now is that I was confused about these clicks per day, because we can actually get these through doing the day click here. So I think that's repetitive. So I might have to review that, and maybe we can put something else there, or maybe even another banner ad space here. Okay, I hope that helps get across and will allow you to understand the value I think that this program can have for article writers. I don't envision this as a product where I'm going to get a lot of money, if anything, for. So I'm leaning right now to a, like I said, banner ad support pages for this, and probably just using it to build a mailing list. All right, thanks very much. This is Marty, and you can contact me for further information in regards to this project. Thank you very much.